4 years, the nation comes together to make an important decision, the election of our new president, and thus the leader of our nation.
In the lead up to the election, citizens get to know the character and platform of both Republican and Democratic presidential candidates through debates, advertisements, and campaigns. During these campaigns, core topics are always discussed, but in recent decades, a hot new topic has quickly been on the rise. This controversial topic has captured the minds of Americans and has been the topic of many debates, both among those running for government positions and everyday citizens.
This topic is abortion.
The abortion debate truly hit the media and showed up on the public's radar with the landmark 1973 decision and the Supreme Court ruling of Roe v. Wade. This case ruled that a woman's decision to have an abortion is protected by the United States Constitution, which effectively legalized abortion. Today, various bills and laws concerning abortion have been passed in different states, but the overall ruling of Roe v. Wade has remained in effect. Prior to this ruling, abortion had remained in the peripheral vision of Americans. While the topic gets more airtime today, it still isn't enough. It affects the nation as a whole. In her TED Talk, Aspen Baker touched on how widespread the effects are.
Abortion is common. According to the Guttmacher Institute, 1 in 3 women in America will have an abortion in their lifetime.
There are two sides to the abortion discourse: pro-life and pro-choice. Those who are pro-choice believe that abortion is a necessity in reproductive health care and believe that women should be able to decide what is right for themselves and their body, and thus should be able to choose whether or not to get an abortion. Those who are pro-life, by contrast, believe that life begins in the womb, and abortions should be banned to protect this life. Currently, pro-choice is the more popular choice. More Americans support abortion than ever before. Over the years, the divide between the two sides has deepened. Many pregnancy care centers now offer abortion services and care for pregnant women. 2 such pregnancy clinics, Echoes and Planned Parenthood, have locations across the country. The contrasting views of these 2 giants in the field of pregnancy care outline a divided America on the topic of abortion.
Echoes is a Christian pro-life organization that provides pregnancy care, including free ultrasounds and discounted products for new mothers. We met with Autumn Robertson, the CEO of Echoes in Great Falls, Montana, to talk to her about the company's beliefs.
Echoes does not believe abortion should take place. We believe that life begins in the womb, that the minute that a sperm and an egg fertilize, that life is created, and that a separate set of DNA that has never existed and will never exist on this earth is created at that moment of fertilization.
On the opposite end of the spectrum is Planned Parenthood, a well-known reproductive care center, information provider, and abortion clinic. While we were unable to secure an interview with Planned Parenthood, their views are very apparent as a staunch supporter of pro-abortion practices. Their reasons for being an advocate of abortion, or pro-choice, are outlined clearly on their website, as well as many other informational sites.
Planned Parenthood provides a full range of healthcare services to millions of women, men, and young people every year, including cancer screenings, birth control, STD testing and treatment, and abortion.
Abortion is moral, it is important, it is health care, and I support people being the experts in their own lives and making decisions for themselves.
As the divide between pro-choice and pro-life has deepened, so did voter interest on the topic. According to a poll conducted by CNN in 2019, 3 in 10 Americans say that they would only vote for a candidate if he or she shares their view on abortion. This growing interest makes discussion on a plan for abortion a necessity among presidential candidates. The topic of abortion has not been a focal point in recent Democratic presidential debates, and it is continually sidelined. Most candidates do not have a clear plan for how they will approach the topic of abortion, although voters do know their views based on debates.
Republicans believe that every life is a sacred gift from God.
lot of women are alive today because of Roe.
I can't justify leaving millions of women without access to the care they need and the ability to exercise their constitutionally protected right.
That women in the United States of America, by the way, have a right to control their own bodies and make reproductive decisions.
As you look at the assault on women's health, it is everything from taking away the right to choose, to defunding Planned Parenthood, to taking away the Affordable Care Act, which would mean you could be thrown off your insurance for a pre-existing condition.
Despite the views of important political figures being known, no real plans for action concerning abortion have been discussed by those running for president. Throughout the years, the debate on abortion has escalated. Angry protests, debates, and pleas from both sides have exposed the need for the debate to be discussed by the leaders of our nation. We, along with the American people, ask presidential candidates to speak out about their views and intentions concerning abortion.